Hey, Soul Tribers, how are you? I'm back with another message for you. Sending you the purest of love and light. We are blessed, we're safe, we're anchored, and we're highly protected. So, if it's your first time, welcome, returning Soul Tribers, new Soul Tribers. Again, thank you for your love. Thank you for your support. Again, I am accepting basically, I have openings for coaching. The first 30 minutes, it's for free. That's just for us to get to know each other and see if, we're a good fit. How we'll work together to accomplish whatever it is that God has laid on your heart. So please feel free to reach out to me if you're interested in that, and then we can move on from there. And thank you also for your support in my books on my website. The information is in my description box below. Thank you so much. So here we have, it says the enemy would not be attacking you this hard if you were not close to something major. The enemy would not be attacking you this hard if you were not close to something greater. This is for someone. You're under a lot of spiritual warfare, but the enemy wouldn't be attacking you this hard. This deck has a lot of different cards, different messages, but again, it's whatever that God pulls out of this that we need to know right now. For a lot of you, you could be under spiritual warfare, and you need to know that you are a big deal. If it wasn't for the crushing, the beating, and the shaking, it's like for what God has in store for you. This is like refining you. Again, this is what that olive, that little gentle olive, it has to go through the shaking, the pressing, and the beating in order to make it to the shelf, to give us scrumptious, delicious, nice tasting meals. This is what, when you are done with all of these things that you're going through, see, the enemy or your enemies, our enemies, they make us feel as if we are nothing. They could have told a lot of lies that you're nothing, you're nobody. But then why are you attacking somebody who's a nobody though? That is contrary, like it doesn't make sense. But of course, they have to undermine you so that they can get low vibrational people and maybe other people to see you in a different light. It's because of the anointing that you have on your life. This is why you go through so many spiritual warfare. And again, this is not a level playing field. I think for a lot of you, a lot of us in this soul tribe, you go through a lot more than the average people. You go through a lot of disappointments, a lot of betrayals, a lot of backstabbings. Constantly you meet people, and as you get adjusted or getting ready to, you have to pack up and move on again. It's like just know that. Take courage today, knowing that even though people around you may make it seem as if you are not enough, you're not good enough, you're a big deal. The enemy would not be attacking you if you were not close to something major. Something major. So again, like I said, the enemy knows that they're running out of time, and a lot of them, it's because of their ego. Just like the devil, it's like he know that he's losing, and he always loses his battles, but that doesn't stop him from trying. And that's the same influence that, the people who are possessed and taken over by him, that's what they are, that is exactly that same energy. As above, so below. That's what they're doing right now. Their ego won't allow them to stop. It says here, God never wastes pain. There is purpose in every tear and glory in every turn. God never wastes pain. Wow. Your pain into purpose. For a lot of us, our pain is going to make us a prophet, a teacher, a leader, a guru, a high priest, a high priestess. Your pain is, you're going to profit, profit from your pain. You're going to be able to eat, because guess what? Nothing goes wasted when it comes to God. Even your tears, it's used to water your dream. Every single bit. God is catching it, putting it, to prepare that table. Everything that you have gone through, God never wastes pain. There is purpose in every tear that you cried. And I'm telling you, there is something about chosen ones' tears. Because a lot of us, we don't cry often. And when you get to that point where you have to break down and cry, let me tell you, the person or the people who are involved, it's like when your tears falls, it's like they quail up, they dry up. Physically, things in their life are dying. It's dead when you cry. Because I'm telling you, when you cry, it's like heaven stops. And it's like your spirit team, they run to your side. Because you were built to carry a lot. You carry a lot more than ordinary people. It's like sometimes I look at other people's life and I'm like, wow, wonder their soul contract. I wonder, if there is such a yes, you come back to do this thing again. I'm like, okay, maybe in their past life they did their job and now they can just come back and take it easy, because, it just seemed for their life just kind of seem a little bit more coasting. I don't know. But it's kind of like, wow. But just know that God sees your tears. There is purpose in every tear, and there is glory in every turnaround. Because see, God gets the glory, you will get the story. So it's like every turn, everything, and every trials, people who place stumbling blocks and burdens on your life to make our life more sadder and confusing that it's supposed to be. Just know that every time that you keep going, it's like glory to God. God sees. You're giving God the credit for taking you through every twist and turn in your life. It's not about us. Because in the long run, we know that nothing is going to go wasted. The truth is that you're not what happened to you. You are not what happened to you, in spite of what the enemy may want it to seem as if you caused this on yourself. It's because you're this, because I talk about it a lot of times in different messages. When people want to justify their actions for mistreating you, they come up with these lies. Oh, it's because you have too much. You need to share. Oh, it's because you won't talk to me. It's because you won't come back to me. It's because you won't allow me to use you up. Then that justifies their selfish actions. You are not what happened to you. Do not believe the lie or the lies of the enemies. When you move in obedience, heaven moves with you. Obedience is better than sacrifice. Again, in spite of what the outcast is, in spite of what everything else around you look like, just know that you're not walking alone. Heaven backs the brave. You are brave. You may look like you're alone. And that is the thing that your enemies, they think that, oh, they're alone. We can do this and that. Nobody's going to see, nobody's going to miss them. And they were able to get a lot of people to believe the lies. So you have nobody. But heaven backs the brave. You are not walking alone. You're not walking alone. We are not walking alone. God breaking the deck. God did not bring you this far to leave you alone, soul tribers. God did not bring you, He did not bring us this far to leave us alone. Take hope, take joy, take solace in that today. You may be alone, but you're not lonely. You're not what happened to you. That does not define you. Your past does not define you. Don't allow anybody to make you feel guilty or you're with people all because of your things that happened to you in your past. Heal from that. Start healing from that. For some of you, you have already tamed that beast. Don't allow anybody to make you think that what happened to you is who you are. You are who God says that you are. Accept nothing less but the best. You are love, you deserve love. So we have here detective. So the enemy would not be attacking you this hard if you weren't close to something major. And so with the detective card here, you could have had persons who are voyeurism, falsifying information. Again, you could have a lot of people who are telling lies. They're going around playing detective. For a lot of you, though, you have great powers of observation and intuition, desire to seek out the truth. This is people can't fool you. Because at the same time, you are somebody you're not afraid to go deep. You trust your intuition, or you're called to see the people around you. And a lot of you already know. You could have a lot of stalkers, a lot of people watching you. I mean, this is nothing new, but just know that it's like people, they have said so many things and have done so many things that, again, they're desperate. They're desperate. And it's like God will never waste your pain. A lot of you are like this monk nun energy. You have a selfless devotion and a single-minded dedication to spirit. So again, it's the calling that you have on your life. Again, this is spiritual warfare. Whatever this major shift or something is, it has to do with what is fated, what is destined for you. And because of this, a lot of us may face negative judgment from the world. And it's like a lot of people try to look down on you. It's like people don't respect. They don't, again, because of what you're called to and called for, people want to break you before you get there. Or if you're doing it right now, it's like a lot of people, a lot of negative judgment. People could be trying to project on you to make it seem as if you must have an agenda. But the truth is that what you do, you're selfless. You give it freely. And again, you may not be a monk or a nun, but again, it's your purpose. People don't understand it. How could you not want material things and you're not all about the fluff and the stuff? Because the truth is that those who are on the other side, that's their biggest thing. It's all about the material things. And you are somebody who is selfless. You're kind. It's not about what people can give you back in return. Again, you're here for the greater good. You have a purpose on your life. And so whatever you have gone through, your pain, it's not wasted. So everybody who tried to cast negative judgment, talk down on you, tell lies, attacking you all around the world. Yeah, just know, I'm telling you, you are not what happened to you. See, this is what people want you to feel, to be in this victim mindset where you're sad, you're looking down on yourself, you're blaming yourself. Everywhere you go, you have the same sad story. Your past does not define you. And this is why we have to catch on to the tricks and the plans of the devil. This is why they're trying to trigger us. This is why they're doing things to send us back into Timbuktu. The things that you have healed from. Oh, everybody's against me. You know, with all this negative judgment and all of this, I may as well just give up and give in. It's like we're stopping, if we are, you're not giving any more credit, no more energy to the devil and his minions. Like I said, sometimes people do things and then they send other people to call, to visit, or to check on you to see if what they have done, if it worked. This is why we go through more tests, so that with each test we understand too the devil's work more, because there is no temptation that's uncommon to us. The devil uses the same sleazy tricks over and over because he's not creative. He didn't create anything. So he's using, things that's played out. The devil is really played out. So with the victim here, it says prevent you from letting yourself be victimized or victimizing others. So this is the energy that you're in, or supposed to be in, or you're working on right now. It's like you're not going to allow the things that happen to you, that you basically hurt other people. You're stopping people from victimizing you. You're putting your foot down. This reminds me like the Seven of Wands. Standing up, speaking up for yourself. See, this is where people would want you to be isolated, crying, sad, depressed. It's like, no. You're having and maintaining personal boundaries in your life. You are not what happened to you. You are not what happened to you, and so you're taking your power back. People want it to seem as if, because you've been going through these negative experiences all your life, you should just pucker up and get used to it. Absolutely not. We are victorious. We are overcomers. That is their thing. And look at the back, angel. Not only are you protected, but you are an earth angel yourself. You're helping those in need with no expectation of return. That's what I just said a while ago. On the other hand, you have those entities, those negative people, they're acting innocent or angelic to mislead others, falsely claiming to be in touch with angelic guidance. This is what they're doing. But you are the one, you are protected. And not only that, you are the one who is helping others. So you see, with this detective and people spying and stalking and watching, falsifying information to make it seem as if you are not true. They are the ones who are doing witchcraft and all of these. They are the ones sleeping around and all of these things, but they're going around telling people that that's you. They're projecting their life on you. And of course, because if you look good, and if you're doing like messages that I'm doing, or you watch them, then, and people know, then they'll say, oh, you are in it. And then people will say, oh yeah, it must be true. But like I said, the real people, the real men and women of God, we know better. We're not stepping out there doing anything, because again, what would it make sense? When you know to whom much is given, much is required. When you know that God is going to return vengeance, or if you believe in karma, you know that whatever you put out there, it's going to come back to you. So it's like, this is why as light workers and healers, sometimes people will look at us and think that we're weak, and they keep on overstepping their boundaries, all because we may not be fighting back in the physical or out there ruffling it, rumbling in the mud like they are. Or they want us to, they think we're coward. But no, it's because especially I know that God, Jesus fights my battles. And I know that when he does it, it's well done. And because of that, then I don't care what people say. But I'm not going to do anything that's contrary to the will of God. And the truth is that a lot of them, they brought people to look and to gawk and to see for themselves. And a lot of these people are now believers. They are now transforming their lives. And the real culprits are now coming to light. Who the real devils are. The ones who throw rocks and hide their hands. They are the ones, they look good, but, after whatever and they go home, they are the ones chanting and doing their foolishness or paying other people to do their work for them. It's like when a lot of them try to block and stop soul tribers' money, these things, I think to do those spells and witchcraft, they cost money. And looking down here, we have the Six of Pentacles. It costs money to pay people to do these work. If they're trying to block and stop my money, where am I gonna get excess funds from to do that? Make it make sense. So a lot of these people, they paid persons, with the Six of Pentacles, well, with the High Priestess. So again, they paid evildoers to come after you. They pay those low entity devil workers to come after you, whatever you're pursuing or your new beginning. It's like a lot of these people, they pay people for you to be in the hermit, to be left in isolation by yourself. With the Page of Pentacles, they pay people. When it comes to your Ace of Wands, your new beginning, and your Nine of Pentacles and your job, a lot of us, we're supposed to be in partnerships, meeting true connections with the Three of Cups. People who feel like soul tribe with the Six of Cups here. We're supposed to be in those kind of relationships or connections. And this is what these people have been stopping and blocking in our life. Money and love. This is what they have been stopping, working hard to stop and block. Again, some of these people may want to come back to apologize. And this is what I'm saying. It's also another way. It's also, like I said, these things, I believe they're very expensive. I don't know. I've never paid for any of those services, but it must be costly. And again, when tax time come, I don't think they get receipt to claim for all of that. But for some of you, there could be a King of Pentacles and a Queen of Pentacles. But again, they would be in lower vibrational energies who are working with people, and some even from your past, to do these things. Because like I said, it takes money to invest in doing these things. And I'm telling you, it's like some of these people, they may want to come to apologize. Because why? The shadow side is like whatever they were doing in the darkness, it's now come to light. You see that? It's like all these people in the cave, whatever they were planning, now the light shone through. They're hiding. They're hiding. They're hiding their dark side. And all the things, the Eight of Wands with the Seven of Cups, all the illusions, with the Page of Wands that they've been doing and sending negative energies to you. Wow. These people wanted you to be in scarcity. They wanted you to be in lack. So again, it's like no wonder. Again, the enemies would not be attacking you this hard if you were not close to something major. The Death card. This is why they want to end your career. Is again, God never wastes pain. So they're sending death, whether this is physically or literally, or praying death. See, the thing is like, karma is here. So, but it's like with the moon, it's like these people, they're doing a lot under the moon. They're doing a lot under the moon. With the high priestess, the death, with the moon, these people are getting karma. Yeah, with the Five of Swords for causing so much conflict and pain and chaos in your life. Want to win at all cost. There is purpose in every tear that you shed. These people did too much. Yeah, it's like the victim, and this card fell out, but it fell out when I pick it up. It's the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. So when it comes to whatever you're working on, whatever you're building, patiently building, so it seems as if nothing is working for you, so you will just give up. You will be so sad, you're crying. Yeah, and then with the Five of Wands, I'm not surprised. These are low vibrational entities. They're competing, they're jealous, they're envious. This is why they're doing this. Because I'm telling you, for a lot of these people, they don't have any legs to stand on. You don't need to play a victim. And this is what they want. They want you to give up and quit. You're not what happened to you. They want you to feel as if every misfortune that you have in life, that is who you are. No. And sometimes it helps for us to look up our name. It's powerful. And walk in that energy until we can feel it ourselves. We're not faking it, but we're faithing it to make it. We're who God says that we are. We are who God says that we are. And you have a lot of people around you, around us, who want to play God in our life. Ten of Pentacles, some of these could even be your own family, who want to play God in your life. Yeah, with the Eight of Swords. They want to have you stuck and trapped by the words that they're saying. And this is why the Bible says the power of life and death is in the tongue. So even if, like I said, with death is not physical, but again, just by the slander and the smear campaign and the character assassination, the lies that they're building up, it may make you, when we saw the hermit, like they want you to run off into isolation to hide yourself. Them working against whatever you're building to stagnate it. They don't want you to see it's like you could have left something and you decide to do something for yourself. You choose not to work with some people and you're trying to build on your own. And they're trying to do everything to get you fed up, to break you, to get you discouraged, because no, we want you to work with us. You can't do this without us. And God is saying, watch me. God is saying, watch me. I am Jehovah. I am the great I am. So with those same people could be paying persons to work against you. With the low vibrational devil worker here, paying that person, man or woman or people, to cause endings to you. Because a lot of them could think that that is your karma. Because like I said, people will come up with things to justify their evilness. This is why evil keep going. These people lack conscience. This is why we can't feel sorry for them. They are numb. These people, they are cold-blooded. They are not like us. So it's like, stop feeling sorry for people who are mistreating you or us. People who don't want to see you eat. They want to see you sad and broken. Those are not our friends, soul tribers. And this is why we have to get up, take the power back, shake off those, whatever it is, the illusion that is spread around us. The power of life and death is in the tongue. And while they're speaking death, it's time that we speak life back into ourselves. I am blessed. I am highly favored. I am above. I'm not beneath. I am the lender and not the borrower. I am the head and I'm not the tail. I know the plans, God, you said you have for me. Plans to bless us and not to harm us, but to give us hope and an expected future. I am victorious. I'm an overcomer. I am a royal priesthood. I am a chosen generation. I am God's daughter. You are God's son. You are God's favorite daughter. And there is no time to be fooling with people who are playing in our face continuously. There's no time for that. Closing out here. Engame, desire. What is it that you desire? What is it that you desire at this time? Tell God about it. This is what I'm saying. You have to speak life because, see, these people are paying devil workers to come against your desires. Dream bigger. Puny desires constrict you. Your desires create your life, so allow them to flow boldly. Does your desire flow from love or fear? So again, even though it's good that we know what the enemy or your enemies are doing, but we are not going to allow the fear, because at the end of the day, God did not give us the spirit of fear, but of power, love, and a sound mind. Now that we know what the enemies are doing, it's because something major is coming. And we know we're going to stay the course, keep our eyes on the prize. We're going to lock in. We're going to stay focused more than ever, out of faith, out of faith. Our God is greater, our God is stronger. The devil has no control over our life. This is what you need to know. People could have really wanted to even block off your intuition. They think you don't know. Your families think you don't know. The evil people that you've met and come across in life, they think you don't know. A lot of these people, it's about, and I saw the Emperor card when I was shuffling and going through. People want you in this 8 of Swords and 10 of Wands, where you're burdened. The Ace of Swords is here. Clarity, confirmation.